think we're getting some first data in from Republic C voter, and that is showing, if I'm not mistaken, that the NDA is getting 287.
Yeah,
let's just
BJP
put that
plus.
figure up on the screen. Or 287, and Times Now has also come up with this number.
Right. So the Times Now VMR poll is at
306
for the NDA, and it's 287 for the C voter Republic poll. And Vasu, if you can break down
and Congress
the numbers,
is 128 for Republic C voter, and this is Congress plus, so UPA, and 142 for in the Times Now poll, and the others are 127 in Republic and 94 in the Times Now VMR poll. So to your point about ab ki baar 300 par, so according to Times Now 300 par ho gaya.
So let me complete my point. So we as a political party or as a student of policy making, I would rather see the entry polls which are there 6 months before, and that gives you reason to understand what are the needs of the voters, what are the pulse there, and you decide your decisions of making the strategy accordingly.
Okay, but
exit poll post the last day of voting, it's good thing to keep it alive till the actual numbers come out.
Okay, but now the numbers are coming, so let's talk a little bit about the numbers. We just had the Delhi number was flashed by one of the polling agencies that said 7-0 to the BJP. I'm not sure which particular polling agency that was, but let's just try and put that. India TV.
Can they
India TV is saying,
because,
is saying 7-0 to the BJP, and now on screen you have Madhya Pradesh. This is Access My India. Now we've gone back to Delhi. So it's 7-0 for the BJP in Delhi. So exact repeat of 2014. Madhya Pradesh.
Access My India now.
Access
Okay.
My India 26 to 28 for the BJP, 1 to 3 for the Congress, 0 to the BSP and FP. So again, pretty much
So that
then
would
a
be
repeat
like
of
2014.
2014. Yeah. So this is like virtually turning out to be looking like, Nilanjan, just based on these numbers, almost like a repeat of 2014. Perhaps a slight reduction in numbers, but pretty much like a kind of a BJP NDA sweep.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to go back and see what the breakdown is, especially because we thought the BJP might be breaking into some places in the east, right? So is it a situation where at least a few are going in the Hindi belt and they're being made up in Orissa and West Bengal, or is it a situation where it looks exactly like 2014, where there was a lot of geographic specificity to the BJP's win?
Right. Shama, you want your quick first comments on this?
I want to comment is I was just going through this agencies, and I see here Access is only 38% accuracy, C voter is 15% accuracy, CSDS is 0%, Chanakya is 25%. So I don't know on what basis are we going on this. Let's wait till the 23rd, because I don't believe in this. We've gone
now
wrong.
You have come on the 19th, so give us some.
So,
yes, I know.
Flip the numbers and let us once again ask her.
So
let's
even
flip the number for her.
like you said, the Australian yesterday. Even I met a lady, Australian lady, and she's saying I'm shocked because the Labour was supposed to be winning. What happened? We don't know.
So when we're doing exit polls, we are all acting under a certain assumption that these are broadly the numbers that we are accepting. We're not saying that we necessarily have to believe exit polls, but this is like something that
I don't
we just
want to accept this number.
No, I'm not saying you accept it as gospel truth, but let's assume these numbers are true. What would you make of it?
I'm not assuming this number is true. That's
okay,
what
you're
I'm
saying
say.
Exit polls generally are flawed. So
I mean,
why go by
80%
this?
of the time the news, the English channels exit polls have been wrong. It's known. So I'm not going to go with this. That's
okay.
It.
But but you've come here, so
I've come here, but I'm not agreeing to these. I'm not agreeing to these numbers.
Okay.
But if it had been,
flip the numbers.
If it had shown, we'll see on the 23rd. That's what I'm saying.
It'll be interesting to see what the individual breakup is of parties as well. This is the News 18 poll, which well, it's flipping so fast, but this is what the All India picture looks like right now. The NDA anywhere between 280 to 290. Could we just slow down the sticker that's changing so that we can actually read it? Okay, all right, it's automated. So if you can read faster with your glasses.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's showing that the NDA
is winning.
Yeah. It's winning by very, very comfortably. But we also have an Andhra number there.
Yeah.
TDP 10 to 12, YSRP is about 13 to 14. And I think that we still have with us Mr. Mithun Reddy of the YSRCP. Can we just go across to him and get his quick reaction?
Mr. Reddy is not quite showing the sweep perhaps that Jagan Reddy would have wanted.
Yes. It's sort of showing split down the middle.
I think the results will be much better than the exit polls, because all the pre-polls have also predicted YSRCP victory, the most of them. And I'm sure all the exit polls also going to give us a comfortable victory. So, we expect more. We have something like close to 18 to 21 out of 25 parliament seats. But still, most of the exit polls, I think, which have come out now, have given us a clear majority. So I think our leader Jagan Mohan Reddy's Padayatra, which he did for like about 3,650 kilometers, is paying off, and the trust the people have been reposed in these elections. I think it will come out in the numbers. I think these numbers will be better off on 23rd. Like everybody is wishing.
Okay.
We wish our numbers to be much better than what's being predicted.
Okay, so there are actually two exit polls, Vasu, that are showing the NDA crossing 300. You have the Republic TV Jan Ki Baat poll, which gives them 305, and the Times Now VMR poll, which gives them 306. So both of them showing the NDA crossing 300 plus there.
Right. Amitabh, do you want to respond to this, or are you also rejecting exit polls outright?
No, I mean, we have to take them for what they are. They are exit polls. If the results look like this, is obviously good news for the BJP. Generally, when you have a big gap in the vote, it does get picked up in the exit polls. I wouldn't put much faith in the state level numbers. State level numbers tend to be all over the place in exit polls, and very often they're not wrong. But if the Chhattisgarh and MP results are even remotely representative, that's very good news for the BJP. It's not consistent with my experience on the ground and so on, but we have to accept the numbers for what they are for the purposes of this program, certainly.
It'll be interesting to see also then what the Rajasthan numbers are, Aarti Jairath, because Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, the two seats the Congress just won a few months ago, but in both the assembly elections there, the margins were very narrow. The BJP barely, I mean the Congress barely was able to cross the halfway mark in Rajasthan. Madhya Pradesh was not that much different. Does this surprise you, if this is actually correct, that there would be a BJP sweep in Madhya Pradesh the way that it is, a virtual repeat of last time, and possibly Rajasthan as well, given that they're both showing 300 plus for the NDA?
No, very much. And, you know, to go back to what we were talking about, turnout. I mean, if you remember, Madhya Pradesh showed a surge in turnout. So has Rajasthan shown a surge in turnout, which I think the Hindustan Times interpreted as being something which would go in favor of the Congress. But these numbers don't show that. So, I mean, I really don't know what to make of them. You know, maybe it just, you know, maybe all of us who traveled have really misread, you know, what we saw, and the pollsters have got it right. They've seen something that, you know, journalists have not seen, which
there is, in fact, quickly the Rajasthan numbers before they changed. 21 says Times Now VMR, and Aaj Tak Access says between 23 to 25. So, really not being able to translate the gains.
But so you know, I will say this. I will say this about Rajasthan. That if you remember, even at the time of the assembly elections, the thing that we kept hearing from everybody who went was that we, in the assembly elections, we are going to vote against the BJP because we want Vasundhara out. But for the Lok Sabha elections, we will go back to Modi. That was a almost unanimous refrain actually through. So I mean, these figures would confirm.
But Modi tujhse bair nahi, Vasundhara teri khair nahi. This was the slogan.